Welcome, everybody, to Dungeons and Dragons, where we have our adventurers taking on a new scenario, and we'll have to see what that pans out to be. So, there's some new players, and we're going to help them guide along this experience, and we'll hopefully get some feedback. But the main thing is enjoy your immersive experience and feel your character as they travel into the land known as Vas Perdisa. As a quick background, the adventurers that have gathered together are part of a mercenary troop. They are known as the Chimera Company. And it's a weird name, but it's mostly because it's an amalgam of different types of warriors that come together, un- uncharacteristic of many mercenary troops. They have sailed, let's go ahead and share the map. They have sailed from Port Edgeshore, which is typically a colony supply point that provides a lot of traffic flow from the major nation known as Dystanos. And this is where the queen resides, Queen Ava Regafina, who owns this great human empire as well as a majestic fleet. The mercenaries aren't really interested in the political strifes that this nation's having. However, their assignment is to simply explore and gather materials and really map this unknown land known as Vas Perdisa. There have been several travelers, explorers, pioneers that have gone before them, and not many have come back. Thus, the land remains quite a mystery. As these adventurers take their vessel and make a cross, they land into a very humble camp known as Port Glorituna. Gloritua, rather. They see as they land upon the docks, the the wood is quite molded and withered, seemingly been there, but not much has been invested. There happens to be a couple of establishments around you, one being the like an inn kind of area that looks like there's some amount of money involved in terms of building that up. It's a nice place of refuge, place to kind of unwind, maybe talk with travelers there. There's also a supply store that might be of interest for those that wish to partake into these long journeys. And the point that you're supposed to meet, which is the warehouse, kind of like the uh, docking point. And this is where your contact is. Your contact, who you're looking for, is known as Krajak Ryun. He is a dragonborn mercenary agent who has the assignment for you. So, you disembark from your ship, gather your materials, and you make your way into this establishment. You see around you, there's really not much. This is a very simple wooden structure, and before you, there's a desk of hard material, and there's this red skin toned dragonborn creature. He's decorated in this elaborate black armor plating, and from the edge of the desk, you can see there's a very long scabbard. His gaze meets your eyes. I see why you're called Chimera Company. Not often you see an elf, a dwarf, a couple of humans, and an orc fighting amongst each other. Well, come, sit down. Your assignment awaits. Okay, you all move forward, and you can describe if you wish to sit or you wish to stand, or what are you doing?
I'll sit.
Okay,
I'll stand.
nice.
I'll stand or lean against a wall.
Cool. And feel free to just say it, so you don't have to take turns, unless the specific times where it is your turn. Yeah, it's fine. I can get it. As he looks about, some of you are taking seats as instructed. Other of you are kind of standing on the side or in positions that definitely have an attentive ear. But he says, "It seems you are not quite connected. Interesting. Yes, many of those mercenaries that travel normally are not in this size of a pack. They prefer to finish these tasks and gain all of the rewards themselves. Albeit maybe foolish. We'll see how your adventures fare for you. Your assignment, you must recover Duke Walfred's satchel. Now, there was a pirate that stole it, and we have reports that Her Queen's Majesty Royal Fleet was able to do some significant damage, but it snuck into the depths of the waters and the coastline, where it crashed upon, we suspect, about these shores. Are you able to see this? Oh, you can't see the screen yet. Okay. Sharing screen too. He shows you a little bit map on his desk. He unfurls it, and you can see uh, quite a bit of ways, maybe about 50 miles to the north, there is a beach area where they suspect the ship crashed. You're gonna need to recover this satchel, and the Duke wants it untouched, assuming that it will be in that condition when you find it. Any of the rewards, treasures that you discover, the Duke's not interested. They're yours to keep. This includes plenty of gold. This smuggler did take quite a bit. Mind you, these lands are treacherous and dangerous. There's been, like I've mentioned, there's some adventurers that have gone out before you. Not many. Not many have returned, at least. They've traveled to the east, to the Terra Norlum Mountains. Beyond that lies a desert wasteland. To the north, there's some wilderness there where there's savage creatures and beasts. You may want to stay away from that for now. But if you get too close to the north, it's known turncoats that have defected from the nation. Any heads that you collect shall be rewarded, but proceed with caution. Your mission, once again, is to recover the satchel. Return here immediately when you do so, and your next assignment will be ready for you. Do you have any questions? Not a talkative bunch.
Nope. No questions.
Fine, great. That's the way mercenaries should be. Just do the assignment and get on with it. You may need some supplies. I recommend you go to the Glory to Us trading post. You'll meet looks over to the orc magician that was answering. We are kind. There's an half orc there that's manning the post. You may gather some materials that help you on your adventure, and there's also another creature over there that might be of interest to you. Another thing that I should mention is that there's wanted pirates and the like that are about. Should you encounter any of these foes, proceed with extreme caution. The bounty on them is high, and the reward is satisfactory enough for anybody wishing to seek bounty. However, it may come with the price of your life. You guys see the bounty list?
Yep.
Yep.
Great. Okay. Excellent. Then leave me. You have much work to do. The next mercenary troop will arrive probably in a day. You have a head start. I suggest you make use of it. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I'm totally not going to check out the trading post. I'm ready to go.
Really? Why? We should check out the trading post.
Because I'm poor.
That is not true. I saw that you had 100 gold.
Let's go to the trading post.
So, okay, this is a great opportunity since all of your experiences, or not all of you, but many of your experiences first time, whenever the party has a decision or can talk amongst each other, you've already established you're part of the same company. And you may have not trained or fought together before, but this is the time for you to introduce yourselves if you wish, and to kind of collaborate on what's your group decision. Or if you want to split the party, which is highly ill-advised, you could do that too.
Okay, I'll go, but I'm probably not going to spend any of my money.
Well, I mean, I guess it's fine. I already have enough weapons, but I'm curious to see what they have.
Okay, I guess we're heading over there.
Okay, great. So it's not far. This town is very small. Like I mentioned in the beginning, there's only really 3 major establishments and the dock that leads to the ships, which you can now see that your initial encounter with the agent has finished. Now the ship's parting off and ready to go to the resupply point, which means you're essentially here alone, except for these other 2 buildings. So you stand before you. There's either the ratherly well decorated inn or the trade post, which looks like almost like wood slats thrown together. It's sturdy enough, but doesn't look like much.
Yeah, I don't need anything from the inn.
How do we settle on our starting goal? Do we just leave it at the default selection that we had on our character, or?
So everyone should start with 100 gold. I gave you that extra bonus, and I
didn't see a notice for that.
Okay, well, go ahead, change your character. Everyone starts with 100 gold.
Okay.
So that does not include all of your starting equipment. It gives you latitude and flexibility for, dealing with what have you in your encounters. Yeah, because if you start poor with nothing, then it's not enough for storytelling.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure because there was an option to choose your lifestyle. It literally just says like 1 gold piece or 2 gold piece, that kind of thing. I wasn't sure what to do with that.
Don't worry about it.
I thought that's what you were paying at the end.
Correct. Yeah, but that's right. So if you wanted to pay for lodging and stuff like that, that's what you would think about. But we're not worrying about that right now.
All right. So what do we have at the trading post?
Okay. So you guys going to the trading post?
Yes, so.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. You find the humble establishment laid before you. There's a sign with some engraved ledger that's saying it's a trading post of Gloritua, which is the name of this port. And there's also a little black kind of engraved, almost like oval shape with like 2 chicken leg feet sticking out of it. Does catch your eye. As you enter, you see there's large crates that are about. It looks rather well kept. There's definitely some sawdust on the ground mixed with some of the sand, and but otherwise, you are met with the kind of a stern look from a green tone figure wearing a bandana, and he gives you a nod. Doesn't say anything.
Well, I'm just standing by the door here. I'm not seeing much that looks interesting from where I'm at.
What does he have for sale?
Okay, as you go up, you can see around that mostly this. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's a lot of equipment for travel. You can see there's large bags of what you assume would be like food provisions for long journeys. There's lots of different like trinkets, like a lamp and like healing boxes and like cases of arrows and other types of adventuring accessories. Okay. As Barlin moves up, there is this crackling voice at the other side of the room that shouts out to you. I want to buy. I want to buy. Calls out.
You just shopkeeper?
I guess you look over that direction, and you see at the other side there is a robed figure that's dressed in all black and has this long beak protruding out, and you can barely see some of the feathers that are in pure ebony as it caws at you. I want to buy.
What do you have for sale?
Okay, as you approach, you could see on the table there's an array of. Well, let's go ahead and show you. Maybe I'll make it streamlined. Let's do this. Array of scrolls that are laid about, and some vials that stand with various types of liquid in them. And yeah, looks like he is also a merchant.
Is there two different people that's selling stuff that I'm looking at here?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. As Barlin moves up and is investigating some of the wares, the black-robed figure pulls up a vial of red viscous juice that's in a little flask and holds it up to you. Lands are dangerous. Lands are dangerous.
What do you mean?
He's trying to sell you a sports drink.
I couldn't hear what was dangerous.
Lands. The lands are dangerous.
Oh, okay.
What are you implying?
I
What kind of dangers
told you,
are out there?
Barlin, he's trying to sell you a sports drink.
Like, is that some kind of healing potion or?
Go ahead and make a Arcana check if you wish.
Who, me?
She's asked. Kunis is asking.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll a d20, or you click your Arcana. Tell me what you get.
Wait, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Okay. So if you go to your character sheet and you see there's a whole bunch of numbers that are laid before you. In the top left or the very top, you see strength, dexterity, etc. If you go to the middle, there's a big column of different skills. Acrobatics, animal handling. Go to Arcana, and there's a box on the right of that. It says a number.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and click that and tell me what you get.
16.
Oh, nice. Okay, you're well attuned. Your druidic sense is discerning about this liquid, and you definitely can, as he cracks it open just a little small portion of it, you get the whiff of some of its potency, and you can tell that there has some healing properties about it. Your immediate instincts are, this is a healing potion.
Mm. How much?
It says 50 on the screen.
It does.
Oh, okay. That's the same one. I don't know if he has special one.
I figured that's what it was trying to do. It's like just pushing a problem in your face.
It nods its head. Sounds good to me.
Hmm.
Lands are dangerous.
That's too expensive.
That's too expensive. Shakes his head. What is Folder and Tiny Nemenos doing?
I'm standing by the door and I'm still looking unimpressed by what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah,
like, you know,
damn.
What a bunch of junk. I mean, I've seen more stuff on the other continent.
Nice. I'm sure you
The only
have.
thing I'm mildly interested in is the helmet, and it's broken. So it's like,
Oh
awesome.
yeah, that's true. There isn't anything
Yeah.
that looks
As
interesting.
as Forder comes up to the orc, and you see there's not much material around, but there are some special items that he has kind of laid out in a particular case. Yes, as you analyze the helmet, why don't you go ahead and make an investigation check?
Sure. Let's see. What's the modifier for that?
You'd have to check.
Guess so.
Yeah.
Perception should be by default. I mean, if you're just
Is it
you
number
just have a
next to
number
it, right?
already
Yeah,
calculated.
investigation, correct. Yeah, you just click the box.
Oh, -1.
Okay. You're looking to buy something. You have a long journey ahead of you, I suppose.
Wait, so did you investigate?
Not yet. I didn't roll yet. Is that a D20?
Yep. Or
Okay.
you just click the box.
I need to figure out where the dice is on this on D&D Beyond.
It's a box, he said.
Yep.
Just click the box with a -1 next to your investigation.
Correct.
Yeah, if you actually clicked anything that's in the red outline, it's actually a button
Oh,
on
that's
the D&D Beyond.
I see. I think I see this.
Yeah. So it's pretty much
Whoa.
just like that. Okay. What'd you get?
6 -1, so 5.
All right.
You did it.
Yeah, exactly. You definitely see the visible crack on this helmet. It has a different kind of reflection as the lights are casting out down upon it. It's not just made of a typical metal material. As he sees you looking at it, yeah, that guy that came in here, he said his friend didn't make it back, but sold this item to me, and I was like, who's really gonna take a cracked helmet? But tell you what, if you're really interested, I know it has some good amount of power left in it. Yeah, I'll give it to you for 50.
Ask her for 30.
Time to haggle.
It's a
What's the
cracked
haggle score?
helmet.
I attempt to intimidate him to drop the price down to 20.
Okay, so
Oh my
Even better.
god.
so tell me how do you intimidate him? Let's put it that way.
See.
You're a small dwarf. He's a large half orc, but you definitely have a personality of something large. So tell me what you do.
See. Let's see. That's a good question. I yelled back at him. It's like how dare you try and pawn off these broken wares for such ludicrous prices. And let's see. And I smash my morning star into his table.
Wow.
What the hell?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he's gonna make a insight check.
Oh, I don't do intimidation check?
Yeah, you
Sad.
gotta do intimidation against it.
Okay, sick.
Yep.
D20 rolling. 10 plus 4, so 14.
Nice. Okay. That will be enough. As you do that action in this, there's some splintering of the wood. He looks at you. Yeah, you're the scum type, aren't you? I like it.
Sweet words will give you nothing.
It's fine. You can take the helmet for what? 30, you said?
He said 20.
20.
Oh my god.
20.
Wow.
Not a gold more.
Sure, enjoy. It'll serve you well. Okay.
Probably like
Sick.
20. He has like 100
He
more in the back.
So the way this helmet works, he is very upfront. He's not gonna swindle you or anything. He's here to just really maintain the business as low as business is. So this helmet is actually, so let's just mark that down to 20 and it's gone. You can put this in your inventory if you wish.
Cool. Thanks.
You can wear it and it doesn't count as any, like, you just can't wear other helmets or hats or things. What this does, it's a one-time use item, but what happens is if somebody scores a critical hit on you, it gets nullified to a regular hit.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep.
Was it
That's
one time
how-
use, you mean?
Yep, because it's cracked already.
Oh, can he repair it?
Maybe. But nobody has repaired it since, so you have this at its current state. Okay, as you guys, so to help expedite the adventure, is there anything else you are interested in?
Nope, we're good. All right, I guess I'm good.
What exactly does vicious mean? I haven't really kept track of the key terms.
Of which one?
Vicious for longsword.
Ah, yes, right. Okay, so Barlin moves over and he describes this blade to you. You can see it has some jagged edges, and basically that means it's extra brutal when it rolls a critical.
I don't know what that means. I haven't really. That sounds kind of new to me.
It is also viciously out of your price range.
I know. I'm just.
That is
It's called
true.
window shopping, man.
Maybe we can bargain it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, for it.
Okay. You see it, you're drawn to it, but clearly he kind of looks you down and he scoffs. Maybe next time, buddy. You'll find out later if it's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yep. So let's see. I guess Dirkex is kind of hanging around and meandering around the store. So these the black robed creature tries to cajole you towards the direction, and it points up at a sign. It looks kind of slapped together, but clearly it shows it's almost like a replica of the bounty board, but it looks like this creature has put together some words and points upwards towards it, saying, "Give me this, give me this, give me this." As your eyes kind of wander about, you can make a, let's go ahead and investigation for this too, if you wish.
Wait, who's he talking to?
Dirkex.
What you said?
Okay.
Do an investigation.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation,
Oh,
if you wish. If
You
you're
know my-
interested to try to look at this. And
my dice add up to 18. Okay, I rolled 7, 10.
10 is okay. All right, you can definitely see that this creature's probably scratched together some words that, as you look around the shop quite a bit, the words have come from all of the wares that the orc is selling, but they've been like scratched out to try to make different meanings about what it's trying to get, you assume, because it says wanted and dead is scratched out, so that probably means it wants this stuff. Okay. If you have any questions, or what's your reaction, if you have any?
Reaction.
Can you read it?
So wait, I'm just supposed to read what I think the scratched out words are?
No, you don't have to. This is just what you see, and then you're kind of piecing it together. But it's just your impression. And he's flapping his wing to try to, well, it's not really a wing, it's like a talon to show you.
I don't know.
I have no idea what he's
Help
talking
me.
about either.
Yeah, there's some really weird words like large tent, and then it says manacles, I think. I don't know what that is.
That's large tentacle.
Large
right?
tentacles, yep.
But I don't know what the rest is.
I can tell one is a berry.
Am I supposed to focus on what he crossed out or just try
No,
to
I think
Oh, no.
he's trying to
Read
make
the
a big
leftover
sign
word.
out of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just a terrible
reusing.
communicator.
He's reusing, repurposing that already made one.
Know what to write. Okay.
As you're trying to put it together and more people are looking at it, it shakes its head in a nodding fashion quite rapidly. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Give me this. I'll take 2.
I don't know what the bottom 2 are though, like the Shinigit.
Quick, somebody whip out their iPhone
and
then
cheapen.
and move on.
roll iPhone, see what you get.
Gunpint.
The cheapen, I don't know what that is. And then the Ion Gannett.
Okay,
I don't know what that is.
we'll look for pretty glass and large tentacles.
Pretty.
But what will you give us in return for these items?
Looks around. Lands are dangerous. Points to a vial that has not really. It's definitely got like purplish properties and it's slightly bubbling and almost like a curding inside of it. It's definitely not a healing potion, but
Poison?
you don't know.
Should we just do like investigation check against it?
Sure. Let's see if it's worth it.
Okay, so Kunis can do another Arcana check.
Oh, okay, I really, this is really what the numbers are giving me, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 15.
Nice. Okay, great. Yeah, you can tell that this is a very vicious poison that has been extracted probably from several different species to enhance its effects. Looks like the poison vial is selling for 100 and he's willing to just give it to you for some of these. But more so, you see that there's other scrolls and things about, and there's many scrolls with your Arcana investigation. Everybody can kind of see this. You can see that a lot of these papers are just rolls of paper with nothing written on them. And it looks like he has a big cauldron on the side, and he's in the business of making stuff. So you put together, if you grab some of these things that he wants, he likely can make better things for you.
All right. Are we ready to go, you guys?
I suppose so.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think there's anything else here.
Thank you, Crow. Thank you, Crow. That's what he says when as you're parting your way out. The orc kind of looks at you, looks at everybody as they're making their way out. You have a way to get there? You have enough rations to make your journey, I assume? Okay.
Oh, wait, he's asking us, or?
Yeah, as you're ready to head out.
Yeah.
Yep.
He thinks we don't have enough food, so he's trying to sell us his gross-looking rations.
Yep, you can see as it's laid about, there's little pockets of dried, you don't know what they are, and slivers of kind of goo.
No thanks.
I think we'll come across better food.
We have some bows and arrows from Dorkex. She can hunt.
Then I may see you, or I may not. Good day. Okay, you guys head out.
I'm a little curious. So what exactly is the use of some of these items? I don't understand. Like a signet ring or a mirror.
It's part of role playing. The more that you play, the more that you understand its value, and you never know. You might find out along the way. So, if
you
if
can
it
come
sounds
up with a use.
exactly, if it sounds weird, then it is maybe something to explore. Like a signet ring is just like a metallic ring,
Right. That's what I'm wondering. There's like a mechanical use for in the game here. Like it's just for me, it's always from my previous experience in the D&D arcade game, it just collected for points, for XP points. That's all it was. I'm like, is that what it is? I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for you to sell it at like 5 gold.
It sounds like we can't find out until we buy these.
Right.
There's a reason for everything. You have to imagine yourself in this world. And
the thing is, I'm it's clearly a jewelry, but I don't.
Which if you find no value in it, then don't buy it. Exactly. That's okay.
Or bully the seller until he gives it to you for free.
Now the question is, if there's any items that you don't know what they are because it's a weird word, then you can let me know and then I can describe it.
What is a bottle?
Yeah, exactly.
A walloping?
I guess. Does anybody actually
Yeah.
have any healing items at all?
Walloping is a little bit tricky, but it's a type of ammunition that does knock down.
Oh, but none of us have something that these emotions.
Is Chelsea still playing a ranger character? Or
Yep.
no? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
that's probably what applied to her more. I don't even know what the ammo is.
If Shonder Kex wants to get different types of arrows, they are selling silvered, walloping, and even magical arrows, but they're very expensive.
Okay, I would like to get some.
No, you're
Would you?
too poor, Durkex. Don't do it.
Okay, I'll try to live within my means.
I just know I need this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I know I need this.
Yeah, for the price of those 1 arrows, you can get like 2,500 peppers.
Hey, the cheapest thing is the water skin for 0.2. How do you even like split that up?
So everybody.
Peppers are 0.1.
Oh, you're right.
Yep, exactly. So point means that's how much fractions of a gold it costs, and 10 silvers equals 1 gold. So that's what you'd pay. You'd pay silvers, and you'd get change.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, can we go now?
Cool. So let's do a quick
Oh.
quick check for the group. I want you to check your inventory, and while I'm not really particular about like ammunition in general because it's pretty easy to find in terms of like generic stuff, what we are tracking is your travel journey time. So if you're traveling on foot, you can make about 20 miles in a day, and the distance, like I mentioned, is 50 miles. So it's going to take you 3 days to get there and 3 days to get back, which means you probably need to have 6 rations in your inventory, unless
6
you're
rations per
planning to-
person, you mean?
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I started with 1 day's. That's
Yeah.
part of the pre-made kit they gave us.
Oh, wait,
Right.
what's the meal? Is that an animal that we can get to?
What are you looking at?
I don't know.
Oh, the mule. I think
It
it's
is an
just a pack animal. I
It
don't
is.
think you want to eat it
Oh,
though.
No, not eat it.
You could
but
do
is it
that
gonna-
too.
Is it gonna make us travel faster?
I think it's just inventory, right?
The mule's made for carrying stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You-
It can
So I
carry
think
small
it can come in
creatures.
handy later, but I don't know how are we tracking our weight limit here.
Don't worry about the weight
Oh,
limit for now. Any gold that you keep doesn't weigh anything, so don't worry about that. Yeah, it's more about, do you have enough food to make the journey?
No, we don't.
So how many does everybody have? I have one.
I only have one.
I don't think
Do
I
I
have
have-
any food.
It's just gonna go.
Wow,
We
I don't
can
know.
eat
I
our
mean, for some
enemies,
reason.
right?
You could. Yeah, definitely.
How many? I'm assuming if we're gonna hunt, I think the best people to hunt is probably Chelsea or maybe T if they have like really good survival skills. I guess.
Yeah, that's true. We both have survival skills.
Is that
What does that
accurate?
do for us, though? I thought it's just.
Is that the correct assessment? I haven't really used it much.
Fair enough.
Let's see, survival. Well, I guess we should buy maybe.
We might as well just buy the 2 race rations. I mean, it's literally just fucking 2 gold.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even. We need.
Who
to
doesn't
buy,
have
right?
any? Who doesn't have any rations? They should probably buy one, and then the other person should get another.
Do you have rations?
I don't
Steve?
have any.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
only have 1 day's worth. Oh, did you equip, or does that need to be equipped?
No, it's
Nope.
just
Oh,
loaded
okay.
up in the pack. That's it. Does
Okay,
it- what about
I'll spend 2 gold. Man, these rations don't look so good though.
Just close
There's
your
all
eyes and
different-
think it's in and out.
They're all different flavors, actually. So the ones that he was showing have been out on the shelf for a while, but you can see some packages actually pretty decent. Like you see some-
Oh,
The everlasting
we want the
gobstopper.
good stuff.
Yeah. as you dig in, yeah, you
Where's
see.
the expiration dates?
They're all in good condition. The ones that are expired are over in a crate over on the side, and there's a big sale sign on them.
Oh, hot free.
Half off.
I'll spend 2 gold for 4 rations.
Okay, I guess I'll get 4 rations as well.
So remember, just as a kind courtesy reminder, you are going to an adventure to essentially scavenge a pirate slash smuggling ship that probably has a lot of gold around. So if you're spending a couple of bucks on rations, you probably, if you make it back, you're probably going to have a lot of money. So
Okay,
it
wait,
you may not have to be pinching your pennies at this point.
okay. We need 3 days to get there, right? You said?
Yeah. So he mentioned
actually,
like 6 rations at the minimum, unless we're hunting for food, which is
Correct.
doable.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll get 5 rations then.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt you to get more.
But we only have 2 at the moment, right? So it'll just be 1 for Daniel, 1 for T.
Wait, but why can we? I mean, it's 2
Everybody
points,
can buy
right?
their own.
We can just
Got
all
it.
buy it.
Yep, there's no limit. It's just saying,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, the quantity means how much you get for how much gold you pay. There's no limit.
Okay. I was going by the crack helmet that uses sword. I just deleted it, so I was a little confused.
Only special items are limited.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I will get 6
Alright.
rations then.
So yeah, I'll spend 3 gold to get the 6 rations then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
same here.
let's assume that everybody's spending 3 gold. So go ahead and mark that
Yep.
down in your inventory that you've spent 3 gold and now you have 6 rations. Great.
I didn't need
Okay.
to. I already had like 10 rations in my backpack.
Perfect. You're all set.
Was
Smart.
you?
Nom nom nom.
3 gold. Okay, great. So now you have some idea about, you have these wanted board with some notorious foes that are about, maybe foes, who knows, but definitely foes of the Dystanos Nations. You have this requirement board, and you've also made a contact or a couple of contacts with the shop. What are your next plans?
I'm actually only going to buy 2 sets. I actually have 2 in my pack already.
All good.
You can buy whatever you want. I think I'm done and ready to go.
Okay.
Oh shoot! How do I change the gold again?
You can right click or double click the numbers, and then you should open a little menu.
Oh, maybe because.
Yeah, for gold, you can go ahead and click inventory, I think.
You can do both. I actually double click on your inventory tab, and then you just have the currency icon. You can actually double click that too.
Okay, I see it.
Yep, just click currency. That's how you do it. Okay. Party, you're back onto this dirty or dusty streets. Not well paved, but there's one more building left should you wish to visit, or you just go on your journey.
Let's just go.
All right. What else is in town or in this village?
We don't know, but I mean,
That mysterious building that Jay just pointed out.
Oh, okay.
The what building?
He said there is another building that we don't know anything about.
What can we do we know it? Can we find out anything about it right now?
Sure, it's not that
We have to go in.
it's not that mysterious. It's more of another structure that's you haven't been to yet. It's probably, you can see it's got some more money invested into it. Has a nice sign that hangs and blows with the wind. It has even like a elaborate decal of a mermaid that's kind of like with welcoming hands. It looks like
tavern.
Looks like a tavern.
Okay.
Walk in and loot all the chests.
That's not how it works. Do you guys want to go to the tavern, or should we just keep going? Well, we should probably go to the tavern and talk to people for like information.
Sure.
Okay, we'll wander into the tavern.
Okay.
And no gambling.
Do they have gambling there?
Is everyone collectively going in?
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll go in.
Fair enough. All right. As you enter, you see that the woodwork here is a lot better. You can see there's the floors look polished, and the tables are not as rickety. And there's quite a selection of different bottles that decorate some of the cabinets. You're assuming aligned with many different flavors from around the realm. And there's a kind of a thinning, slick black hair with a broad mustache figure wearing a rather simple but well-kept leather vest that's wiping down the counter. You also see there is a wench that's serving some tables. There's not too many people around. There's a couple that are like discussing a few things. Everyone looks very, I guess, belligerent in a sense. Like they look like mercenaries or scoundrels or kind of the underground type. You don't really see anybody that's frail. Um, this is what you see.
I'm gonna walk up to the bartender and ask him what he can tell us about the area.
He kind of furrows his brow a little bit. Newcomers, welcome. Welcome to my, well, not really mine, but was once mine. But anyways, yes. Welcome. What is your? You're looking for a drink?
There's really much for drinking here at the moment, but we just want to find out what's going on in this area here, this region.
What's going on? You must really not be from here. Well, you're into Vas Perdisa. Hope you've got some wits about you, because once you exit this area, is wilderness and creatures that lurk about, anything that will take your life, as it's taken many others. He looks around. This is part of your crew, looking at the people that you came in with.
Yeah, these are my companions.
That's very bizarre.
How so?
Well, you're a human, and you're dealing with affairs with an orc, a dwarf. Don't you know that the Queen's has a war against the dwarves, and there's a dwarf standing right before us, and orcs aren't really highly looked well upon. They're normally...
Our only allegiance is to gold.
Yeah, I guess whatever works.
Wait, is Fort the dwarf?
Yes.
Okay.
I just sneer and laugh at that comment.
Okay, don't listen to him for it.
Great. I welcome it.
As the elf talks to the dwarf. Very quaint. All right. So, are you gonna buy drinks, or we're just gonna talk? What are you doing here?
You guys want drinks? Or we can just keep going?
No, I'm good.
All right. Maybe when we come back to celebrate
his,
victory.
or was once his.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who does it belong to now?
So Forder's asking that?
Yeah, he.
Yeah, I laugh. I laugh and goat him.
Perhaps we'll come back for drinks once we claim some victory over the pirates in the area.
As you kind of give him your hearty laugh and almost like mock him, he gives you a kind of a frown. Yeah, well, whatever pays the bills, right? I mean, the Maeve Maidens, they got the money, and I'll take the endorsement. My name's Hunt. Well, maybe I'm giving out. Who are you? Maybe I may not even see you tomorrow. So, I go by Ordy around here, Ordy Hunter, officially Ordantus Hunter, but I'm not a hunter. It's just my name. This is my tavern. I built it from bottom up, but there's not much foot traffic comes through here, so we needed to draw in more crowds and not only adventurers and the like, but more of pioneers and explorers. You know, the wimpy kind, not your lot. So, yeah, decided to spiffy up this place a little bit and got some sponsorship from this beer company, and it's been doing all right. Hence the sign out front. You saw the maiden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is. Gotta make a day's worth of wage, decent worth of living. Thanks for your interest.
What can you tell us? Had there been any other visitors lately?
Visitors, yeah. Well, you're looking at a couple of people that have been sitting around. They lost one of theirs on a journey east. Probably foolish. Like I said, most people that come here and they venture out, they don't come back.
What kind of dangers are out there?
Oh, you might want to talk to them, or you could talk to that lass over there. He points over to the corner. You can see not. Actually, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Shit. 7.
Yeah, you see just shadows, and he points over there, and there's really just like darkness in a corner. Well,
Yeah, I'll say I can make one too.
okay. Yeah, with your dark vision, dwarf might have a better chance. You're
Oh,
also
yeah, dark
engaged.
vision.
You're engaged with the conversation.
Let's see, oh, I can see in darkness up to 60 feet. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
really-
about 60 feet. Yep. Cool. So
Should I roll?
actually,
Oh,
it's okay.
cool.
Without the roll, it'd be okay. So as he points in that direction, you see there is a person with a like black cloak that really blends into the corner surroundings. They look like they're alone. And there's why don't you actually make a perception check? That's actually important.
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Let's see where's perception? Oh, there we go. Yay, -1. Let's see.
Okay. Let's see if your dwarven wits can.
Wow, doesn't even matter. 16.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay, 16. So -1 is 15. I'll give it
Oh
to
no,
you.
it's 16 after the -1.
Oh, even better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Great. So yeah, that's the right way to do it. You just tell it what the calculated number is. So thanks.
Yeah.
Perfect. 16 is a very solid look. You can see it looks like there's a reflection. It's really hard to see in the darkness, but your eyes kind of discern the shades of gray. It looks like you can see a reflection of yourself on the table.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you were looking at the figure. Why is it
Yes.
visible? Oh.
Yes.
I run. I run over and intimidate the person.
What the hell?
Stuffy
he
legs, just
doing?
make your way over there.
I smash my shit. What's my weapon again? My Morning Star onto the table, and go, "What sorcery is this? Why do you look like me? Why did you say that name?"
As you make a way over, the voice calls out, "I see you're coming. Halt your advance." Do you still keep going?
Okay, I ask. I say, give me one good reason why.
Well, if you value your life, you may not find an arrow between the middle of your eyes.
I smirk and I keep going.
Okay, my friend. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be great.
Can I talk him out of it? Can I talk him out of it?
Already.
Yeah, sure. Everyone's drawn the attention to the dwarf that's charging forward. If you have a walking speed of 30 feet or greater, you can do something before he gets into this.
I just want to place my hand on my shoulder, tell them to calm down. There's no need for unnecessary violence when we could be making allies.
I could have taken him.
Oh my god.
All right. As you guys are trying to appease the situation and looking about, the barkeep yells out, "Hey, not in here. Take it outside, all right? There's good money put in here, and we don't need your blood to mess it up."
I apologize for my friend. He's just very short temperament.
I know you bellicose lot. It's okay, but take it outside. Got it?
All right. Well, I guess we should head out then.
Okay.
Oh, should we try to still talk to someone else here?
Oh, was it the couple? Can I just I'll walk up to a couple and then ask them for some information about how their experiences were.
Were they the ones that lost somebody? Is that what he said?
That is what I said.
Oh,
Yep.
they lost a friend, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'll approach them and
Yeah,
ask them what happened.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. You come forward in your presence, and they look at you. Go ahead and make a persuasion check in your approach.
15.
That's very good. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll for that. Oh. Unfortunately, with your nice candor and your genuine expression of interest in them, they scowl at you and they grab the hilt of their weapons and they carefully walk out without talking to you. Seems like they're not interested. Now the establishment is pretty much empty except the wench that was serving them looks at you. Oh, you're taking away business now, are you? Well, you better buy a drink. And so while that's going on, you can choose if you want to or not.
Good one, Varlin.
I'll shrug and walk away.
Nice. Okay. So the last conversation is with the dwarf who has halted his advance. And now the cloaked figure comes out of the shadows. I admire your approach. You're quite a beast, aren't you? And amongst each other, I don't mind you're a dwarf, to be honest. Are you looking for adventure?
Damn straight. What you got?
Well, I'm well equipped for adventure. You see, I'm on the hunt for magical beasts. It's kind of my knack. And you look well equipped. You have quite a bit amongst you. Perhaps you can help me find some magical beasts and we can slay it together. I only want their heart. You can take anything else. I'm good
How
at
hard do
tracking
they
them
hit?
too. Oh, well, I'm looking for the extremely vicious kind.
Done. Let's do it. Guys, we got a
Really?
job.
Wait, are we getting anything else besides their parts? Are you paying us?
No, actually, you'll have to pay me.
Oh heck
Wait,
no.
what? No, I don't think we got plenty of people here.
Okay.
Sounds like a great
Suit
opportunity.
yourself.
I don't know why you guys
Wait, are you? No, is he asking us to hire him?
Absolutely. Your elfish ears can't hear the sound of a contract coming into play?
Well, I'm not an elf, so no.
Oh, you're not. My mistake. That's right. The elf is the other one. Okay, you're the human. Oh, sorry. I retract
Actually,
that statement.
what is your price? What are you asking for?
Not much. We can negotiate it as we walk.
He's giving us a fair price to bring us into mortal danger. What a
That's
generous
right.
fellow. What more can we ask for?
We can find our own danger.
Let's put it this way. You have a bounty that you're probably going to get. Just give me a portion. You have 5 amongst you. Just divide by 1 more. What harm would that do? And I'll help you find these creatures and we can take them down together. How exciting is that?
Well, how strong are you?
I'm well equipped. You go ahead and survey her. Your perception is probably good enough that you can see. She seems more experienced than you. Her boots definitely have some amount of mud and whatnot. She seems like she's been through a couple of things. There's some scratches upon her, but nothing severe or bloodied to make her weakened. She's wielding a bow that hums and resonates a weird sense of aura about it.
Actually, yeah, what are you and why did I see my reflection in you?
Oh, I'm just a hunter. I'm always prepared, though. You see, some creatures, you cannot look at them directly. And that's where I've learned there are ways to hunt them without looking at them. Okay, so long story short, you guys, I know you love the story elements that we've put together. We got to get on to the adventure. So, do you want her to come along with you? Her price that she's willing to negotiate with you, at least intrinsically, is split the share of whatever you get.
No, I don't want her to come along.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a vote.
Actually,
I'd say if we end up killing this monster of hers, we can bring her back the heart ourselves, and then she can pay us for it.
well, but then she may be useful, right?
Or we can just kill her afterwards. I don't know.
Okay. So technically,
I don't think we're playing
okay?
the evil route here. This is...
She just sounds creepy.
She is. She probably has, her. She's suspicious, but maybe we can still take advantage of her.
Well, how can we make a check against what she's in trying to lie to us, or is she kind of like being insidious?
Does anyone have scan?
Insight check for Barland, because you're trying to assess that.
What insight?
Oh my fucking god!
Your rolls suck. Your rolls have sucked.
It literally hit against the stupid wall and it bounced off the thing and became lower than it needed to be.
Okay,
what is it?
6.
Yeah. With that,
it was a 19 earlier.
That's okay. It's not combat, so don't worry.
Can I try it as well?
Describe what you're trying to look for.
To tell she's lying to us?
How?
Oh, well, she...
Like, what are you looking for?
I mean, I guess I'm not sure.
Okay. Sure, you can roll it. It'll be a harder difficulty to do it, but let's see what you get.
What's a B? Oh,
natural 20. The first natural 20 comes out.
It says 20 plus 3 is 23.
Fantastic. So whenever you roll a 20, that means like a critical success, which happens to lie in your favor here. Congratulations. Normally that's great in combat because
I wasted that with this lady.
I know, right?
I know.
You could have had
Peer
a
right into her
fantasy
soul.
lottery ticket.
I know.
You could have got a headshot.
Ah.
Oh well. That's the way role-playing works. So thanks for telling it how it is. So, natural 20. Congratulations. You sense that she is quite mysterious and probably not all of her words line up. She doesn't have any intentions of being treacherous and perhaps wants to establish a partner relationship. But from your experience with dealing with people that are not in your troop, not all of them are 100% what they say. But she looks, as you survey her, she looks definitely capable within her abilities, as she describes. Okay, so you can discuss amongst your group. Everyone can just like vote yay or nay if you want her to come along. Sounds like we have some votes in.
Oh, I guess I don't really care. Whatever you guys want.
What was her cut again?
A split.
Oh, like evenly everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
But I really don't care either.
Okay, we'll just bring her along.
Okay. Nice. The elf does now chime in and say, yes, okay, come along. All right, great. Okay, so quick time check, everybody. I know we started a bit late. It's 10:30 now, so how much time do you want to keep going?
If T has work.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can end it soon then. Yeah? Okay, great. So let's just get into the thick of it, and then we'll have to continue if you're interested. So, back to the map then. All right, the whole party assembles all their items and packs their belongings, making this journey upwards into some of the cliff sides. You can see you're making that path. It takes you a couple of days. Go ahead and consume 2 rations. We'll just simulate that for the time being. You do see there are various like birds and other creatures that resemble deer that frolic about. So this land is not terribly, doesn't seem as terrible as people have been saying. But Yes. Is anyone doing anything special during that trek? You can describe it.
No.
Okay. No? Okay, everyone's just proceeding along?
Yep.
Great. Okay. You find about the cliffs that have been marked for your destination, and you see it kind of winds down to this ravine, if you will. And go ahead and make a party perception check. So everyone can roll perception.
Ew.
Say your numbers, everybody.
24 for me.
Nice.
I have a 20.
Wow.
So the modifier was, give me a sec.
You can just tell me your die. It's fine. It's not.
Oh, 11? Okay, so 10.
Cool. Sounds pretty good. Everyone's eager for the adventure as you're getting close and your eyes are keen and peered. You can see about not much as kind of the night is settling. This is the third day. It's getting a little bit almost dusk, but what draws your attention is the sound of distant cries and clanking of metal. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Are we in a forested region? Is that what's going on? I'm trying to get an idea what the territory looks like here.
Yeah, it's you're along the cliffside, but you're starting to wind your way down towards the beachfront where the ship is suspected to have landed, or at least beached.
So there's not any trees then, or no?
Oh, there are trees about. Yeah, there's trees, plenty of rocks, shaded areas, but once again, the sun is towards the setting end, and it's getting a little dark.
Can I make a suggestion to the person with really good sneak skill to scout and maybe they can, and also
Or
with good
Barlin says
perception?
anything. I scream, I smell a fight and go running in. Leroy Jenkins.
Go for it.
So everyone's gonna let
that's
run.
No, we're stopping him, right?
He is slow, so as much as
can we at least? I want to stop him and ask and suggest that either maybe the elf can do some scouting and see what she can tell us what's going on behind the commotion.
Yeah, Durkex has a stealth of +5. I don't know if
and hopefully good perception or something. Is that what it is? Perception?
Yeah, her perception's pretty good too.
Okay. Yeah, she would be the ideal scout for the time being, I think.
Okay. Also your mercenary ally looks to the elf.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Or have her
but do we trust her though?
Well, I thought that was what we did earlier when we did perception check.
When you brought her along, right?
It doesn't change.
Well, I mean to use in a fight, but should she be the one to get information for us?
What was the result again? Like she doesn't have any evil intent, right?
You may be hiding something, but probably not treacherous.
Right, it's not treacherous, so I think that's fine. That's pretty much the standard answer from the DM.
All right.
So I would say either Chelsea or that. The NPC is fine. What was the character's name again?
You don't know yet. Actually, yeah. What? As you're making the
journey
travel.
Can we retcon that? Make sure
Absolutely. Yeah, she introduces herself as Zila Knight, and she is a traveled ranger that knows some of this land, as she's been around a little bit, but she doesn't really have. This is really the first time she's been with such a large group, and most of the people that she's traveled with have not been so fortunate to come back. She's generally an independent that is interested in monster slaying, as she's already mentioned, and she's hoping to change things with you.
Okay, Durkex, do you want to send that lady to go? Or do you want to volunteer to go?
Send the lady to do it.
Okay.
Send her off. As she looks
I
to the
could have
group.
gone. Y'all suck.
I see you trust experience. This is a wise decision. I'll take the first scout. I'll let you know what I see. With that, she scurries about, and it takes about a minute, 2 minutes. Folder's kind of lusting for the bloodlust, as you can hear the sounds and the clamor. She comes back within the 3rd minute. Well, it's a bloody mess. There's actually quite a lot going on. It seems like we're not here first. The good news is they don't appear to be bounty hunters or adventurers like us. The bad news is there's a lot of them. They're greenish. It's hard to make out the distance, but they seem to be overwhelming a vessel. I assume this is something of your interest?
What vessel was it?
The ship that we're looking for, is that what it is?
Yes, a large ship. Is that what you're looking for?
Possibly.
It doesn't interest me. I'm interested in monsters, but if there are monsters lurking about, I didn't detect them.
Well, this requires our immediate attention. We can always go for the monsters afterwards.
That's fine. Then follow me. Okay. You guys making your way?
Okay.
Okay. Great. As you are following down rather quickly, you guys can go ahead and make acrobatics check to check your footing, as some of the gravel starts to slip underneath you. Pretty much, unless you don't roll terribly, you'll be okay.
Oh, this is going to be good.
14.
12.
Good.
I think I fell on my face. I got a 5.
I got
I gave yourself a boo-boo on the knee.
8, 5.
I'm just rolling down the hill.
I have 13.
I roll faster than you.
Excellent. Okay. So actually all those numbers are okay. It's not like you're in a dire situation where you have to, Dynamos and Fodor lose your footing. You see them kind of like slip on the gravel, almost coming airborne, but they immediately find their balance and get back into it. There's really no major threats, so you don't have to worry about that at this time. It's just if you roll terribly, like under 5, then it might be an issue.
Wow, just barely then for Daniel.
You're okay. Okay. You see, as you're coming across this path, she sees she's already taken the lead, and her arrow or her bow is out, kind of stalking the shadows. Yeah, you guys can see this, right? Great. She moves over to the side. You could see there has been a body that has been eviscerated before you, and there's a large blood streak. The sound is quite loud as you sense that you're on the brink of this battle. What do you guys want to do?
We'll take a look at what made the damage on the body.
Okay, I'm going to change the time of day to around dusk. All right, let's see. Yep. Okay, so your vision is set. Let's go ahead and move your character. This one. All right, you move up towards the body, and you can see there's more bodies that lie ahead.
Are they humanoids? Or what can I see what kind of people they are?
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, your name changed. As Barlin moves up and tries to investigate, the rest of you, what are you doing?
Moving up also, but I'm gonna stay with the bulk of the group and not be up front.
Okay.
I look around trying to find signs of the battle. It's like where's the fighting?
Like the corpse in front of me?
Yeah, it's pretty apparent.
A corpse isn't fighting. Where's the fight?
Okay.
I don't care about the aftermath.
Good. And Kunis and Sean de Kirks, what do you want to do?
I mean, we'll follow, but I will follow, but I'll stay kind of behind.
Yeah, she gives you a whisper and kind of waves you over towards the edge where there's kind of the rocks that cast shadows over this space.
Who?
Zila.
Oh, just me or the
Everybody.
Group? Oh, okay.
The group.
So that's Zila. That's
Barlin.
Barlin, right? And then I think, yeah, the rest of you kind of know who you are, right? Okay.
I guess I'll start heading towards where she is at.
Okay. Is everybody kind of going that way? Or Barlin, are you just gonna walk up to that corpse? And Fodor, you said you're gonna just charge forward, but
I mean, I'll cautiously walk towards to just take a look at the bodies, like a crime scene.
Yeah, I guess Fodor is doing his own thing, but I'll be near Barland, but I'll leave the investigating to him.
I'll stay back.
okay, great. So staying back, kind of going up and staying back. All right. Fodor, what is your move speed?
I think it's a 25. Whatever that
25?
Yeah, 25 feet walking speed.
One more. Go ahead and make a stealth check, Fodor. You are in kind of the vicinity where things might occur.
Nice. Oops. Let's see.
Yeah, as she's kind of waving everyone towards your direction, Fodor is
3, baby.
3 stealth check.
Wow, so good. Better than 1.
He runs over and he sees the sign of blood piling and the bodies are stacking, and you see with your dwarven dark vision, there is a humanoid figure that's about your height, that's wielding a sword with its back turned. Looks like kind of gathering items from a corpse, and kind of chuckling. And yeah, what does that make you feel?
I charge him.
She screams out, in a hushed tone. Fodor's going for it. Anybody else?
Wait, what did she say? What did she scream out?
Telling him not to go forward.
Who? Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting.
Neela is telling her not telling him not to do that.
Zila is flagging him down, but not moving from her position.
I mean, can we even stop him at this point?
Up to you.
You could. I mean, I'll calmly, quietly tell him, wait, hold on, there could be a trap.
Okay, as you.
I was charging him, but I took an arrow to my knee. You guys could do that.
What?
So Barlin puts a hand on you, Fodor. What do you do about that?
I bark at him. What?
You just turn around. Yeah, with your low stealth roll, your bark becomes louder than you intended, and it kind of resonates among the chasm, and you immediately hear less of the clanging, and you hear in the distance. And that's where we'll end our session for today, as you have drawn the attention of the assailants.
Awesome.
And we'll
all according to plan.
Nice.
All right. Literally Drax summoning Danos to that planet.
Can we make medication? Was there a skill for that?
What do you mean?
Can we make healing potions?
I think so. Yeah. You need to do ingredients and whatnot. I think.
Okay.
I don't know what the parameters our scenario is. So.
I see.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question, and the more that you explore this world, the more you'll find out. But yes, there are a lot of possibilities, crafting things, exploring, and gathering treasures. So you'll see what happens as first the encounter happens, and then you can think about if you need medicine, which you may or may not.
You gotta start preparing for forts.
To patch up his
yes,
scars.
I need to dig through my inventory right now for next time.
Cool. So that's a kind of a introduction. I was planning to get some of the battle involved, but that's generally what happens. The role-playing element really takes off, and it seems like, well, I'll leave it up to you guys. So I'll stop the recording here. So thanks very much for joining Dungeons & Dragons. We'll have our post-talk afterwards, and maybe we'll see you next time.